Hello once again YouTube, Chris the Nightbringer bringing you some StarMade station reviews, and today we are getting to my station. This is the station I submitted for the Trade Guild, and I wasn't expecting to run into it so fast on the list because, you know, I'm going through the list in the order that it's posted online, and I forgot that it was there. But this is the Trade Hub by Vanhelzing, which is my forum name, and here it is. This is my submission. So, I'm going to park my ship on the dock that I placed in here, and I am going to treat this as a critique of my own station. God damn it. Can't dock to a build of another faction. Whatever. Anyway, basically I'll be covering the features of my station, and then I will be telling you about what I personally think I could have done better, and what I think really paid off for me. And I'm still going to give myself a rating. And among the station's missions, I cannot guarantee you that I will be voting for myself. Although I can technically do that, I'm not sure if that will happen because I have yet to see the rest of the submissions. I will honestly vote for anyone that I think deserves it more than me. So, first, right off the bat, I have to say that I think the general shape is interesting. It's based off of some artwork that I've seen from some sort of Halo design. I'm not sure if it was actually implemented in Halo. It's definitely something that Halo did with one of their stations in Halo Reach, but I'm not sure if this particular design is a thing in Halo. I just know that this wedge shape was part of a Halo station in Halo Reach or something, right? So, we have these massive tanks on the side. I used orange. I put some detail ribbing on it to give it a little bit of structure. I think that paid off really well, and to be honest, there's certain sections of the station that I think I did really well and certain bits that I didn't do as well. For example, look at this. The lighting. While I did not actually put a lot of detail on this armor plate, and potentially it could use a little bit more attention, the lighting effects right here, especially in the shadow of the station itself, really brings that out, and I think that is amazing. I've never done anything like that before. And I think it's really neat, and even in the less shadowed areas, it still brings that out quite a lot. This is a design that I tried to put into this whole armor plating. I wanted more than just, you know, random patterns. So I put in a T, which is floating inside of a G. I'm not sure how well some people can see it. Some people also were questioning whether this T was supposed to be a double T because of this. It's actually supposed to be some sort of drop shadow effect. I'm not sure how well I pulled that off, but I was hoping that's what people got out of it. But again, I could understand people mistaking that. On the other side, I adjusted it so that it worked differently. As you can see, the G connects to the rest of it on this end instead. Got some greeble here. I think I'll be doing most of this from this side because, as you can see, I put some lights next to these pipes to really bring out the depth in that area. This greeble right here is a little bit random and inspired by Skylord Luke, so I'm going to give a shout out to him right there. You know, that's some stuff that I've seen on his station. This Trustwork, again, gives it some structure. This side of the station was meant to be the industrial and system side of the station, whereas this was supposed to be all dedicated to civilian amenities. We've got, you know, the logo embedded in some sort of like sign on the side here. We've got some framework surrounding the hangars, which I think was a neat idea, so I decided to incorporate that. I had absolutely no idea what I wanted to put down here, and I didn't want to spend the time designing greeble that looked nice, so I kind of just made up this, like, massive blob and cut away from it, and I got this, like... I originally had, like, angel wings, and I was like, no, I can't have that, so I put in this T shape. It's not exactly a T shape, but it's close enough, and it's something, again, this entire lower section on this side and over here could use a lot more attention, considering how much attention was put on the other areas of the station. Decided to put more truss work in here, and yeah, like this is all empty, there's nothing going on here. It definitely could use something, and potentially wedges. I know I've complained about wedges a lot in the past videos, and while I was designing it, I didn't think it was a big deal. Maybe I would do wedges now, maybe I won't. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. There's something about it that makes me not want to put wedges on it, but I guess, you know, because I haven't actually tested what wedges would look like, I think I should. in the future, see what it does look like. So we're going to quickly go inside. Got a hangar, you know, simple. There could have been stuff done to the ceiling. The way I structured the station, though, it would also have put that pattern in the other floors. So I was, you know, skeptical as to whether I wanted to do that, and I decided not to. Perhaps I should, to be honest. So we have the hangar here. This upper hangar allows you to go up. There's some Trustwork. Could have been some colors incorporated into these walls, although I'm not sure. Yeah, they directly stick out on the sides, so, you know, that might not have been a good idea. It depends on how I incorporated it with the interior and exterior. This needs a little bit of work, you know, there's no depth to this, it's just a flat wall. This was intended to be a magnetic crane. You could jump into the crane, you could look down, and there was... these are the pull modules, so I figured, you know, that was kind of clever to incorporate those into the crane, right? And over here is a little bit of a cargo area. Now that we have the pentas for the hazard stripe, so I could go back and put those in. Each of these is cargo container that has a plex storage in it, right? And then there's these like little fuel cells or something, I don't know. That's something I got from Bench, although his were colored differently. So what else? We have an elevator that goes down here to the hangar, right? Goes down another floor, and this is an internal sort of Jeffrey's Tube area, trade hub station by Chris the Nightbringer. There's some computer stuff going on here. Not a lot, it's just like, you know, a maintenance area. Very red, very dark. Not sure how I pulled it off, but there it is. This area here, I decided to throw in a pipe because there wasn't much going on. And this is kind of like an access to the rest of these areas. Although, hold on a minute. Oh, right, okay. Let's go take a look at the engineering section first. If we come over here, we can go down this hallway. It's a bit unusual. I kind of wish that these were windows, actually, now that I look at it. Should probably have put windows in instead. And we get into the engineering section. Now, this is very busy. There's a lot of catwalks, there's a lot of pipes, but to be completely honest, I think I could have done better with some of these areas as well. Some details that I've put in here, such as this massive tank thing, right? This connects directly to the tanks on the outside. I think this worked really well. You know, it looks pretty cool. But then we come over to like this wall right here, and there's like nothing on it. And it's just because I didn't actually give myself enough time to finish this station. We have what is supposed to be air purification as well as water purification systems here. So I tried to symbolize that by putting in these effect modules. I'm not sure how well that paid off. I do like the piping that I've managed to put into this. This is some sort of exhaust system that somehow is connected to the outside. I'm not sure how. You know, I've got catwalks everywhere that, you know, with terminals and stuff. There is an elevator shaft. It's supposed to feel vertical and dangerous. These are some capacitor systems. Think of them as gigantic batteries that store the power of the station, with some piping that is going all over the place. Again, very bare walls that I'm not too sure I'm proud of. Try to integrate the shield capacitors and shield rechargers in some designs here, and it looks like I missed a wedge. Haha! See, I'm finding my own mistakes. Interesting. This is supposed to be like a very hot section of the power reactor, which leads down into this, which is the power core, the reactor core or something, I don't know. It's supposed to be detachable. It's connected to this section here with like a clamp thing, and you know, it feeds the power to the station. You know, it's got like energy beams traveling through it, right? I tried to utilize all the textures, and it can be ejected through the side here. Out this door, again, not as many details as I wanted. And there's just a simple grating on the floor with a gravity module in case you got stuck down here. But again, not a lot going on. This thing was entirely random. This is just like random pipes and wires that are going across. There literally is nothing. So yeah, this is the engineering section, and it's mirrored exactly the same on the other side. So if we come up to this, this is the uppermost... No, it's not. This is up here. But if we go down here through this door into the other section, we get up to the upper hangar. Both hangars have their own air traffic control. So if I come up here and I go up a floor and I get into here, and we can see there's air traffic control. You know, there's like these windows where they like, you know, they put those marks on, like, you know, strategize where the fleet moves. I'm not really sure if that's necessary in a station like this. There's no chairs in here because I feel like everybody would be standing up, walking around and stuff. We have seen this upper hangar, or cargo area. We did not see the lower one. This is temporary cargo storage deck, right? I've got some small storage cubicles here, not a lot going on. I would have put in a bit of logic to indicate whether it was occupied or not. I don't know if I can even do that, but I would have done it if I could. And then we have long-term storage here, which is just descending through the lower section of the station. Basically the same stuff, you know. This is, you know, where the trade guild keeps all their goods and stores them. So, real quick, we'll take a look at the, ooh, empty space. This is, just unused space. Sorry about exposing that to you. So I believe if we go up a little bit further, where does this go? Nope, that's not where I wanted. I believe if we go up a little bit further up to here, nope, that's not it either. Where is it? Where is it? Oh god. I seem to have lost... Okay, maybe I was using the wrong elevator. So this is the reception lobby. We've got some sort of sculpture here. Maybe it's a fountain, I don't know. We've got some reception desks, right? We've got like a rock formation with a magnificent marble T sticking out of it for the trade guild. We've got some plants. There is a bathroom here with medical supplies. I forgot I put that there. Quite a simple bathroom. And you can go on to the other side to check out what is a recreational area. You can hang out here, watch some TV, play some pool. That's basically the idea. This is supposed to be some sort of bar. There's not a lot going on in the actual bar section, so, you know, I should probably have done something about that. So each side of the station is for different things in terms of this wedge section here. This half is for living and this half is for station services. So we have a glass elevator on the outside. This first floor is the upper deck of the bar. The next one is the crew quarters. This is all dedicated to the crew that live here. This is their galley, so this is where they would eat, right? Got some showers, and then I think we have a cooking area. It's a very small cooking area, but, you know, it's there. Next floor, we have rooms, and I think the rest of the station is rooms. There's nothing in here. I do apologize for that. There's not much going on. I think more details could have been added to these walls. They're a little bit bare, especially after seeing some of the other submissions and what they've managed to pull off. These are all meant to be rooms, and basically they're the same way all the way up, just a little bit more compact because of the wedge design until you get to the top floor. This is the penthouse suite. It's like a much larger room. It's got, you know, a chair and, you know, well, not just a chair, but a sofa for you to watch things with. It's got a jacuzzi and, you know, random stuff, medical cabinet. Oh god, I pushed myself out of the build block there. Right. Other side features jail and armory for a police force or security unit stationed on the station. Down here is some corporate offices, corporate meeting room with a big table. The next floor is medical, with things like an operating room, a quarantine room, a medical lobby, a testing room with an MRI machine, and a patient room, which is very limited, but it's there. We have spaceship insurance. This is, you know, random things like offices, banking. I could turn these off now, actually. There, I think they're all off. Banking with some waiting desks and chairs. Not much going on here. I forgot to put the plants in. Job contracts, you know, bounty office, things like that. Here is one of my more prouder builds. I'm pretty impressed with this myself. Not to get all egotistical on you, but like, this is a stock market exchange. After all, it is a trading guild station, and I figured that was pretty important, you know, the idea of trading. So I wanted to include a stock market type of thing going on here, and here is the actual shop module. So yeah, that's all there. And that's pretty much it. That's the entire station. So I'm going to say that the interior and exterior could use some more work. There are areas where I think it's a little lacking, more so on the exterior than the interior. You know, there are things that I would have liked to have done better. The exterior, in terms of what is there, I think I did really well. I don't know. I mean, I'm judging my own work. I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. The interior, another 8 out of 10. I'm not saying it's perfect. There's definitely areas where it's lacking. Overall effectiveness as a trade guild station, I think, I'm not going to lie guys, it's like a 9 or a 10 out of 10. And I say that because, you know, it's got a unique shape. It's clearly got the insignia and colors of the trading guild. And it serves multiple functions, you know. There's more to this station than just resupplying or trading, you know. There's civilian amenities, there's things going on in this station that give each of the rooms purpose. So while the details may be a little bit lacking in some areas, the overall functionality and effectiveness of this station as a place where people actually live and work, I think I did really well on. So that's the Trade Hub by me, Vanhelzing, aka Chris the Nightbringer. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you know, vote for me. I mean, gotta plug myself in somewhere. But thanks for watching. Subscribe if you want to see more of these station reviews, and I will see you all for the next one.